What's up? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about real estate investing in 2025 and where you should be at if you're looking to invest in real estate. I think a lot has changed. I look back as I'm putting my my second book together and really, reflecting on my journey. Just retired from the Air Force and looking back on just real estate investing and the different markets that I invested in and everything that came with it. And it's like, okay, as I talk to like more new investors and mentoring investors, and like the philosophy and the approach, it's changed. Like the world right now is more dynamic, where deal flow is at, but it's more dynamic, but it still hasn't changed. And I've gone back to like some of the I won't say rudimentary, but I would say the initial like marketing and tactics along those lines. And so we'll see here in the next few months how things go around there. But if you're new to real estate investing, or you're not new but you're finally taking action, because a lot of people, they're fearful, today's video is for you. And really going through, as I really looked at it, that if I was starting out in real estate today, like number one, find your market. Get clear on your market. Not multiple markets, but I would say get clear on one market and understand what it is that you want to do in that market. Whether it's single family, self-storage, multifamily, buy notes, wholesale, like find what it is that you want to do. You have to have a niche today. I'll say it again, you have to be focused and you must have a niche in order to be successful. I talk to a lot of, so I run the Alabama real estate investor page. I think it's Birmingham, Montgomery, Huntsville, and Mobile real estate investor and agent page. And I think we've got like 9,600 people in the group. And so I have a lot of people reaching out and sharing deals. And I'm asking questions and I connect with a lot of people, but they really don't have a focus. Like people are like, I'm bringing in deals nationwide. I'm doing this. I'm like, but how do you become an expert? How do you become world class in one area? You don't. And so I think a lot of people are spreading themselves really thin, and it's causing them not to be successful. And so I think really having a focus area is extremely important in whatever it is that you're doing in real estate investing. Tip 2, for those that are looking to become real estate investors and get active, doing more deals, like you got to know where you're going. Where do you want to be 3 to 5 years from now? What's the purpose of real estate? So real estate is a tool. And I'll tell you, with where interest rates are right now, depending on what your long-term goal is, real estate may not be the best avenue for you. It may not be. There's, with AI, there are so many different businesses out here that you can lead and set up to be successful, that going down that path may not be the most advantageous to you. But if you don't have the information, if you're just taking sound bites from some person on YouTube and you're trying to implement that in your life and you don't have all the details, you could be setting yourself up for failure, or you're not going in a way where you're going to be successful. So I say understand where you want to be 3 years, 5 years from now, and understand how real estate can serve you, because right now there's limited inventory, there's not a lot of opportunities. And so if you're not focused in on like going direct to owner, if you're not networking and doing things in a way and you don't have clarity on where you're going, then you're just gonna be aimlessly out here trying to catch deals, trying to chase deals, and it's gonna be hard to be successful. I'm not gonna say you won't be successful, but it's gonna be hard to be successful. You don't have clarity on what you're building to, and you don't understand, like, number one, what market you want to be in. And then that goes into number 3, like find somebody already world class at it. Find someone that's already doing it at a high level, whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to be flipping 10, 20 houses a year, find somebody doing it. If you want to be invested in multifamily, and I would say there's different levels of multifamily. So I focus on small apartment complexes, 40 units and below. I'm not trying to do the big deals where you have to put a big team together. You got to, put $80,000 down, earnings money, and all the craziness that comes with the large scale with that, and raising the millions on top of millions of dollars, which that's cool. I'm wrapping up $1 million raise on my combined portfolio, bringing in some other investors in on the deal and tapping into my equity. But you have to figure out what it is that you want to be, because I see a lot of times people not having clarity, not understanding what their goal is, and they're going and joining a $30,000-$40,000 mastermind group, and then they're trying to put a team together to take down a $20 million property, and they never even bought a $100,000 house before, or something crazy like that. So really understand who it is that is doing what you want to do. And the cheat code in life, whether you want to be a business owner, you want to be an electrician, you want to be a pastor, you want to be a real estate investor, you want to be a multifamily investor, find another successful real estate investor that's at the level of where you want to be at. It's simple as that. And find out what they recommend. How can you be successful? What was their journey? What was the challenges they made? What were the mistakes that they made, so you can avoid those same mistakes? And that is how you build wealth. That is the cheat code. It's finding that it may be a paid mentorship, may not be paid. You may be a mastermind group, but you have to find other people that are already successful and not try to figure it out by yourself. Because I can tell you, as someone who went the bootstrap route, that it took me a long time to get my first $1 million. I think I was 38 years old before I got my $1 million net worth. But I tripled that in less than 3 years by getting into multifamily. I learned about multifamily. I started getting around in the rooms talking with people about multifamily. Started reading more books about it. But it was hard to make that transition from getting off the bench, just buying single family residence that I lived in and having the faith and confidence to go do my first fix and flip. Like, it was tough. And so I think the big thing is really understanding how to get there and to show your timeline. Because a lot of times, I'm 43. So none of us have as much time as we want to build wealth. We should have been doing this 20 years ago. I wish I had known, but I didn't have the information back then. And so the thing is that I tell you is, like, being able to have someone guide your footsteps and going through that process, it allows you to move with speed and move with purpose, and you have that clarity. You know where you want to be 3 to 5 years from now. You know the area and the asset class that you want to focus on, and now you have a mentor, you have a mastermind group, you have a community that can feed you the information that you need to get there a lot faster, because you know exactly, you have clarity and purpose, and you're driven. And so that's what's going to get you there. And that's why I laid out those 3 things for you. Whereas they have an understanding of where you want to invest in the asset class. But then number 2, understand where you want to go. Where are you going with this asset class? Where are you going with real estate the next 3 to 5 years? And then the third piece is really having a mentor, a mastermind group. You got to have a community. You got to have smart people around you. You have to have smart people around you. And the Bible talks about having wise counsel. Like, if you want to be successful in life, like, go read the Bible. Go read Ecclesiastes, Proverbs, and Psalms, and you will not go wrong. You will not go wrong. The Financial Security Blueprint, my new book that I'm about to release, it's a hybrid. It's a cross, an intersection of faith in helping clients build lifelong income, but also how to preserve their wealth, and then how to leave a legacy. That's what it's all about. And I talk about, some of the biblical principles and how they lead into building wealth. And you have to surround yourself with wise counsel. And that's all number 3 is. We're finding successful people. Like, if you want to get into real estate investing, let's have a conversation. I do a free, every week, Wednesday, I'm doing a free live podcast, record my $1 Million Coffee Hour. I'm bringing on great people from my network, from my mastermind groups that are crushing it, that's in the real estate field, that's in investing. And if you want to be a better investor, show up. It's at 8 o'clock in the morning. Be there and, and learn from other investors. Ask questions. And the thing is, like, you have to get around people. Like, it's weird. I know Grant Cardone, he always says, like, we grow up, they say, don't talk to strangers, but everything that you want in life that you don't have right now is somebody that you don't know that has it, a stranger that has it. And so we got to change our mindset and our approach on building wealth and becoming more collaborative and understanding how business works and to get to that next level. So that's all I got for you guys. The 3 things: you want to have clarity in your market and your niche focus area. Number 2, you want to be able to understand where are you going, where do you want to be 3 to 5 years from now. And then 3rd, you want to find a mentor, a mastermind group, a community, people that's doing it at a high level that you aspire to be. get in the room with them. And make sure you guys subscribe, comment down below any groups that you're in. Would love to see you on my next $1 Million Coffee Hour every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then share in the comments some other topics you guys want me to chop up that we can talk through. And let's go. Let's make some equity happen. I'll see you guys on the next video.